Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and we are continuing our Aeon Trespass series. Last time, we got our ass beat by the level 1 Eschaton. Got to dust the old cobwebs off. You know, that's really what it is. The Titans that we took out, those were the ones that were found on the ship. They were decrepit and old. We got to get some new ones. But yeah, so we'll just continue on. We don't have a battle for a while. So we'll just kind of go. Like, I'm not going to make a video over each separate day, because sometimes, like I did for the tutorial, but we'll just go until we feel like stopping. I'm curious about something, though. It's, because I have the old sheet still. Okay. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Where do we want to go? Continue going south? South.
Or we want to hug the coast. We keep going.
Oh, yeah. We could hug the coast and stay in Minoan territory, because so far they don't hate us.
Yeah.
Hornsworn are neutral.
So
go to 33. Damn it, Devin! We get a Doom.
Aww.
It's not the opposite. There you go. Doom. Doom. And we do have a city. Don't know if we have any negotiation powers. I don't believe we do. Because the Titan hunting... Yeah, that's only if we're on a symbol. Okay. So I did that. Advanced timeline. Boom. We do have an exploration.
Okay.
We don't have any stories yet. But we do. Abandoned Shrine. Gain a monument resource.
Oh, that's one of the rare ones.
Cargo. Boop. Monument. And we're not friendly. And a trireme.
Okay.
Alright, that was that.
Nice.
Then we don't have any battles or battle events present on the timeline. Don't have an encounter. Then we do get an advancement. We do get an advancement, which in this case, on number 2, is a battle, which we only have 2. So we can get Siren Armor or Arrow Barrage. I'm down for Arrow Barrage.
Okay. That's what gave us 2 opening tokens, right?
A break or 2 opening. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an Argo ability.
Yeah.
All right. Reinforced spear and arrow tips, as well as synchronicity training, allows ship-stationed warriors to slightly weaken the AT field of a primordial. And that leads to Crisis Protocol. Oh, yeah, that's right. Crisis Protocol and basic support equipment, which the rules are like, hey, you should get support equipment as quickly as possible. Don't sleep on that. Yeah, it allows us to get... Because we can hold 1 armor, up to 2 hands, maybe 3 hands of weapons, and 1 support. But there are attachments we can put on them as well.
Okay.
But now, ready, volley! So it has... it is an Argo ability, so you can just put that over there, because we only have the 1 right now. That will give us 3 charges.
Let's just go 3 pews.
And we can use those anytime on our turn.
Sweet.
Boop. Yay! So that was advancement. No story. No Doom event. So that is the end. That is now explored. Boop. Okay. Do we want to go
Let's
up?
go south now.
Go south. So 38. Boom. Give it to me. Give it to me. Kneel. All right, so now, move. Hey, there is a hub now. Okay, so we're there. Advance the timeline on 3. Exploration. Then we have an exploration draw. Shuffle this bad boy up. Okay. Ooh, hey, our Untamed Titan. Game 1 Titan.
Nice, needed that.
Thank God. is in Titans. Add new Titan, Dreamwalker. And then keep drawing. Temple Ruins. Gain 2 monument resources.
Hey. Build some of those monuments.
That will end there. Damn it. Cargo hold. That's true. And then Trireme. Getting all these mortal resources. These actually will get shuffled back in.
Sweet.
Alright. No. So now we have an expedition. So we do actually get a story hub now.
Let's do it.
Daddy Devin, can you give me a sec? Roll a die.
Okay.
7.
7!
Okay. So that is going to be hidden in plain sight. Yes. Boop. Okay, hidden in plain sight, which is page 44. There's some art right there for you. Okay, Theseus's Light. Fate is the key word. Anyone have fate? He does, with Minoan heritage.
No.
So just him. Okay. As you search the coast for clues, you can't help but get the feeling that the people are a lot less distraught at the disappearance of their king than expected. On the other hand, many hold fond memories, worn by time, of the rogue Theseus, who once challenged the Cretan status quo and slew the Minotaur. As you listen to the testament of his exploits on the island, you start to admire the man, driven and single-minded, little dumb. He rallied the disparate detractors of Minos and, for a brief moment, steered the fate of Crete. Conviction and purpose are what you and your crew struggle with. Stories of the end of the war are harder to come by, so you are left to wonder why his dream ultimately faltered, though many believe he was betrayed on the eve of victory. These are but stories of a time past. Your interest lies in what endures of Theseus' legacy. It is said that in the early days of the war, when his forces were outnumbered, he created a network of hidden safe houses and supply caches so that his followers could move around the island more freely and find safe havens even in hostile territory. Some of those hideouts have never been discovered, but you just found clues that may lead you to one. In the early hours of the morning, you send an away team to a mist-shrouded key. Following the information, you locate a sea cave entrance hidden cleverly with a forced perspective trick. As you enter, darkness engulfs you. You navigate carefully, feeling your way with oars. The cave curves to the south and slowly opens up into an underground lake. Light seeps inside through the crevices in the stone ceiling. Then you notice the wooden pier built into the side of the cave and the men who await you there. You hear the familiar sound of bowstrings tightening. I would advise you to never come here, says a scarred woman commanding the archers, but it is clearly too late for that, wouldn't you say? So we can choose. We need to make. Let's do party leader. 10.
10,
no,
baby.
9.
10, baby.
We'll have Raz.
Razzmatazz.
Yeah, I feel bad for her. She's a little shaken up. Okay. So... yeah, so she's pretty smart. I'll have her... What's her wisdom? He has +1 wisdom. She does not have any. Shit. Okay. Well... Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna choose the first one. Oh, hold on. So what do we... okay, out with it. You are clearly outnumbered and outmatched, and the boat isn't exactly a defensible position. It's better to reveal your true intentions and hope these people can be reasoned with, especially since they may have observed the Argo's arrival. Or... shut it. You're clearly outnumbered and outmatched, and the boat isn't exactly they're not here by chance. If they knew about this place, they may be tied to Theseus. Revealing you're looking for his mortal enemy might not be the wisest decision. She have cunning. She doesn't have shit. Hey, actually, she's about to speak up, and then Heraclius comes in and mansplains. Yeah, what do you think? Just tell them why we're here.
So we're looking for Minos because we need the Daedalus Vault.
Yep.
And we currently have her with us.
Yeah. A cockalus.
So maybe we shouldn't be straight up about it.
Okay.
Maybe we should try and dance around the subject.
Okay. Shut it. You are clearly outnumbered and outmatched, and the boat isn't exactly a defensible position. They're not here by chance. If they knew about this place, they may be tied to Theseus. Revealing you're looking for his mortal enemy might not be the wisest decision. This is rough. Okay, we gained 2 Argo Fate.
Jeez. Does that put us at 4?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
The leader tests cunning.
What's the test?
11.
Oh, God.
I need a 10.
Oh, shit!
He's...
God, you pulled some fucking sick rolls.
Did you see him? I did like a flick.
Thing.
Yeah.
Christ.
Whoo! Okay. Each Argonaut may gain... Oh, okay. So it's not as hard, but this is great. Each Argonaut may gain 1 danger to add +1.
Oh,
Didn't even have to.
Didn't even have to.
He's like, up.
I've got this.
Sorry, we must have taken a wrong turn in Albuquerque. By the end, even your men believe you came here looking for the Siren Spiral secret. Your true purpose remains hidden. Gain 2 muscle cluster resources.
Nice.
Cargo hold.
I mean, with that mustache, he looks like he'd be a smooth talker.
Oh, 100%. He's like, I'm sorry, madam.
Oh, well.
Tips a fedora.
How'd you get that?
I found it. Woo! Yeah, that's both of them were rough. Like the other one was Wisdom 10.
Gotcha.
Regardless of the result, C0001. Cheers. Whoops. Hold on. Faded, hidden in plain sight, 44. Here we go. I'm like, 0001, what? Is that so? Says the scarred woman, gesturing for you to disembark. You Argonauts sure know how to make a grand entrance. That ship of yours certainly leaves an impression. Where did you get it? As you step onto the pier, warriors surround you and confiscate your weapons. There's no reason to resist. Yet, your character kills a kid again.
Sorry, they jumped out of nowhere.
Flea market in Athens. So bold. Very well, keep your secrets. The woman turns away from you and walks towards a tunnel chiseled in the rocky wall of the underground basin. The warriors encourage you to follow. Besides, she adds absentmindedly, nobody goes to Athens anymore. Yeah, that place is a shithole. You are led through an underground network of tunnels, clearly man-made. Though crudely so, you pass several dugout alcoves serving as prison cells. From behind the bars, sunken eyes of famished men and women in torn, horned guard uniforms follow your every move. You pass through a tunnel that's visibly older than the rest, where you notice a set of barely legible glyphs carved into the wall. That's right. Yeah, there's a bunch of symbols here that I'll need to try and remember.
Oh, gotcha.
By try, I mean I'll just write on the back of this and I'll come up with a sheet for that. Because unfortunately, I can't do anything about that in the app. Unless... No. No. It'd be pretty cool if they did have something like that, though. We're hidden in plain sight. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, because it's basically... I'll just do a dot and a square. And then it's like a dot and then a dot. And then rectangle. And then a dot and a dot. And then dot, 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 square. And then dot and L. That's the symbols we see, and it tells us that this one right here is 7.
7.
That means 7, which probably means once we get the other 4, then that would probably take us to a location.
Okay, interesting.
So I'll put that somewhere else that's more isolated to our campaign. But all right. After some time, you enter a larger cavern where a shattered fragment of a trireme's hull has been laid onto several rocks to make a makeshift table. A large man with a bushy beard leans over it, an intense thirst reflected in his deep-set eyes. "They come from the Iron Ship," says the scarred woman. The man takes a long, hard look at you. "I'm hard."
For you.
"You're not Simici, but you're foreigners, just as well. I am Pirithous, the Hand. Why are you sniffing around my neck of the woods?" You go for the least obliging answer. Information? Information. I am also looking for information. A Minoan ship is coming this way in a few hours, bringing envoys to Knossos. They possess answers I seek. Your ship will all but assure its capture. Help me, and I will share with you what I know. You're not pirates. "And neither am I," yells Pirithous abruptly. "I stood with Theseus when he entered the Labyrinth. He was noble and just and would have brought prosperity to Crete, and those curs murdered him. They will return his bones to us with or without your help." He pauses and collects himself. "I know more about you than you think. It's not for information or honor. Maybe you'll do it for a more tangible prize. We've seen one of the mindless giants, those creatures you parade on the deck of your ship, trapped in a grotto not far from here. If you help us, we'll tell you where to find him." So, information and a Titan. You promised to find Minos. You've never said how you'd achieve that. Besides, they'll do it without you. Might as well get something. Or you struggle to glean your purpose in this world, but you know this. You are not hired thugs. You refuse to help.
Well, it depends. Are we wanting to stick with the mean oceans, or do we want to spread out and be Hornsworn buddies?
We've
already accepted her help.
Maybe
I
she...
feel like we turn him down. I don't know. It's like we get a free Titan. I guess we can't try to walk the line.
If the ends justify the means and we find their king, it's like, hey, I mean, it didn't really matter how we got the help.
Yeah, I mean, we can walk the line.
Yeah.
Help them out.
Yeah, just at the end of the cycle 1, our diplomacy is 0. Yeah, information Titan, you promised to find Minos. You never said how you'd achieve that. Besides, they'll do it with or without you. Your involvement may reduce the casualties. You help Pirithous. Mark F1. Woo. Got it. And then we see 014. "I am glad," says Pirithous, "that you see it my way. All of us, we have sworn on the broken horns of the Minotaur to seek justice for Theseus. Whatever brings us closer to our goal." Pirithous gives you a strange look. "Your goal?" he smirks. "As I see it, you're just running away from something, running errands along the way, which suits me just fine. Now, let me tell you about the plan. The Minoan trireme is sticking to the coast. Pirithous wants to use the Argo to cut it off from the open sea, effectively creating a funnel that will lead the envoy ship right into the Hornsworn's hands." Okay? So choose. It's a simple plan and you don't want to dirty your hands, you follow it. Or you're not comfortable leaving the boarding to Pirithous' men, you agree to help but prepare to take the trireme before it reaches the Hornsworn. I mean, we're already here. Like, I'm leaning towards just follow his plan.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, we might as well just play along. It's like, alright, you want our help?
Yeah, it's like...
We'll do the bare minimum. But if we do it, then we might cut down on their losses. But then if we stop the trireme from reaching them, then we get first take. Maybe we could conceal something / take something.
True.
Then we're definitely walking the line if we take that option, because then we're kind of wronging them, but at the same time kind of...
It's like, hey, we're still helping you.
Yeah, I go with that. Let's walk the line.
Okay. Yeah, you're not comfortable leaving the boarding to Pirithous' men. You agree to help, but prepare to take the trireme before it reaches the Hornsworn. So that's 007. You follow the plan, but as soon as the Minoan trireme starts to pass the Argo, you move in to intercept. Woo! Okay.
But yeah, we're probably going to take some losses, though, aren't we?
So luckily, our Argo fate is not 5 or higher.
Ooh.
So we take the ship, restraining yourself from harming the Minoans, but are wounded in the process. 2 random Argonauts get +1 danger each.
Random, huh?
Yeah, so we'll just lower. I'll make her
Lowest
white.
number.
Lowest number. So I'll make her white and him black. Got 10 and 8, so both your characters. Jeez. When Pirithous catches up to you, you've got the situation well under control. You encourage the envoys to share their information with the Hornsworn captain, but will not allow them to be harmed. Pirithous gets what he wants, and so do you. Hornsworn, diplomacy +1. Minoan's diplomacy -1. Okay, it could have been worse. So again, we are negative 0 on Minoans, -1 on Labyrinthians, and +1 on Horseworn.
Okay.
Ooh, we gain +1 progress
Oh, sweet.
and +1 Titan.
Fuck yeah.
So we are actually back to 8. Because
Okay.
we had 9 at one point.
So where do you want to put this progress? On the main?
Well, we can put it on the Inward Odyssey and gets us a knowledge.
Boy, but what does this need to reach?
6.
Could it be our first Inward Odyssey? And I think this links to a lot of our Titan progression too.
Yeah.
So I'm not against that.
Since we already have one on there, might as well just
Even it out.
even out to 2, so that pops off and gets us. Yeah, so let's finish this real quick. You least likely Argonaut gains a Dream You Hold Nemos card, which
that's all of us.
that will finish out that adventure. That is all of us, so
Lowest
lowest
number?
roll. I got 2 5s.
7 and a 7.
Okay, so it'll be between them. Okay, it'll be Heraclides. A dream you hold.
Did that little story event have a keyword to it?
Yeah, it was fate.
Fate. Okay.
There we go. You are not some castaway on life's tumultuous ocean. Come hell or high water, you will fulfill your dream. There's the art. So, yes. I dreamed a dream of time gone by. Okay, so that gives me +1 wisdom and +1 will. Which puts me at 2 wisdom, 1 will, 1 courage, 1 cunning. Oh, this is nice. Okay, interesting. Level 1, Titans adjacent to you have +1 precision.
Nice.
That's his.
Just is that passive?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
I
So
like
as
that.
long as you're adjacent to me, you get a precision.
It's a good one.
I think I'll make him the range. Okay.
Good luck, guys. Well, if you had another ranger, that wouldn't be a bad little combo. They could both just stay at distance.
That's true, yeah, and just have the higher chance of hitting. Yeah, that's true. And he gets extra movement, too. So that's a pretty good
Solid.
combo here. I think you're limited to 2 Nemos.
But you can have more faded Nemos, correct?
You can, yeah, Faded Nemos does not count against it. Alright, so we have the Inward Odyssey now, right?
Yes. Yes. What's the first one? Endless decks. When you are given level during the story step, after owning story events, resolve the corresponding Inward Odyssey adventure. So endless decks. So we discard them and we gain that.
Yes, because we're doing, story events right now.
Okay.
Okay, so it should be... Is that not... Oh, Argo knowledge. Okay. Endless decks. The metallic coffin is cold to the touch. As you move your hand over its surface, your fingers find subtle grooves, a pattern of some kind, hard to discern. The coffin has a window, a translucent pane, and through it you see the noble features of a dark-skinned woman, her face relaxed and gentle, as if she was asleep. And she very well may be. It's impossible to know which of the Argonauts interned in the mausoleum are just asleep, waiting for their turn at the Aeons, and which have passed away to Elysium, or whatever place souls journey to after the Eschaton. You look up. The tower-like crypts loom above, like the giant petrified trees revealed by the receding sea. How many of you are here? 100? 1,000? This is the third of your expeditions into the depths of the Argo. The old priest mentioned maps of the place, and for a time these were enough. But now you've reached the bottom of the mausoleum, and there are still chambers to be explored. There are always undiscovered chambers, whole sealed decks, untouched for dead gods know how long. This is a very special ship, said the old priest the last time you breached the subject, and maybe, in time, we will learn its secrets. It's hard to keep track of... Who is he, by the way? I bet you he's Kronos.
You think he's Kronos?
I don't know. I'm just throwing weird shit out there. But it's like, why...
I mean, he seems to know fucking everything.
He does, yeah.
So, I wouldn't be surprised if he has some kind of...
like, godly connection.
fallen god status,
yeah.
or...
Like, he's the one who happened to, like, know the Primordials were coming and was like, well, there's nothing I can do to stop it. Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. It's hard to keep track of time below deck, but the dwindling water supplies tell you it is time that you turn back. Just as you reach one of the endless staircases, something big lumbers out of the shadows. A Titan. You don't know how it got so close without you noticing. You raise your guard, but it doesn't attack. You notice it is wearing an Anti-Kratos harness. It's of the common class, dubbed Dreamwalkers by the last academy, but something seems slightly different about this one. It's leaner and more agile. You decide to take it back to the Titan Stoa. Okay, if you have fewer than 6 Titans, gain +1 Titan and assign it the Eschaton Strain pattern card. Otherwise, assign the Eschaton Strain pattern card to any of your current Titans. And we name this Titan.
Okay.
So name
I think this is the one that...
Let's hopefully this doesn't die immediately. So, yes. The Strain pattern. Is that this?
How freaked out would you be? You're in this giant black storeroom, like monstrous, and then there's just like this dark shadow of this hulking like behemoth human just breathing, just been there for God knows how long. Just
it's like right, yeah. I'd probably just straight up hard caca.
Just hot steamy shit shoots out of your ass.
Yeah, then I'd scream.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. Do not leave anything to chance. So, okay, so now this one just has, as a reflex, you can spend 2 fate and exhaust this to move 1 space. So, sorry, as a reaction.
As a reaction.
Yep.
You can dodge cancel, baby.
Yes. The Eschaton Strain is a trauma pattern, so it replaces the normal trauma table of the Titan sheet. Unlike gear, patterns are permanently tied to their Titans and lost when that Titan is killed. Take care of your Titans. See pattern rules on 47 of the rulebook for more details. Let's give it to the survivor of the last fight.
Okay.
So, but then we go to Titans, and we gotta rename it. How do you spell Eschaton?
IAPETAN.
Okay. There we go.
2 fate and reflex.
All right. Yep. That was catching that Titan in the Inward Odyssey. I just love that design of that ship. It's so cool. Oh, and yeah, now I'm seeing the little ships next to it that look like a fucking dot.
Right.
Compared to it. Yeah, I mean, it runs on ambrosia, which is like some black sludge. I'm guessing like the blood of the Primordials.
It's gotta have some kind of, like, divine background.
Which is weird, because ambrosia in, like, Hades is like it's a nectar. It's like a really, like, esteemed drink for the gods. So, like, the black ambrosia is, like, this twisted form.
So it is... Maybe it's got some kind of down god within it that runs it.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Okay, so we don't have any Doom events or anything. That was all the story stuff that we had. So now that tile is explored. Let's see. All right, yeah, we can still keep going. So now we go on to number 4. Where do you want to go? We can go to 37. We can go to 39.
Your pick, man. I can go either or.
I definitely don't want to go back up because I'll just get us a Doom.
Oh, yeah. Hell no.
Let's go right.
Go right.
Hey, a little rest and relaxation, baby.
Mind if I do?
Right there. So there's that. Exploration draw. And we will get to advance on this one with a technology one.
Okay.
Boom. Trireme resource. I guess we should also look at what we can...
Yeah, can we build yet?
In the advancement, so
Okay.
Yeah, certainly. Certainly, I said trireme, right? Yep. And an armament.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
I love that we haven't hit any fleets, because I felt like our last game, it was fleet
They were
after fleet.
They constantly were like causing us to get hurt. Yeah, we're just getting resources. I also feel like we might have missed some stuff the last time we played because like we didn't have certain cards in here. We didn't have any of those trading technologies. So
True.
I do wish though that I wonder if that's a misprint, but like the Titan Stoa and the Titan Genesis core, like it's just kind of weird how they have different names on the back.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, this is like the location name, and then this is the
technology
associated with it.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so that was the exploration, expedition. So R and R is that little symbol there. It's a nice little. Where are they?
Time for the Hot Springs episode.
R and R Adventures 85. Yeah, no, yeah, the beach episode. All right, roll a die, please. Oh, there's art for.
I feel like I've rolled better on the black die. So here we go. 5.
That's the art for the R and R.
Oh, neat.
Number 5. That's
I
feet.
bet Greece would be a pretty place to be.
I really want to go to Santorini.
Santorini?
Yeah, it's the small island where all the buildings are white marble with the blue rooftops.
Yeah, and it's like all like on like a mountain, but it's like right on the coast.
Yep. And yeah, I think to get there you have to take a boat, and I'm like, well, I'm not a fan of that one. Okay. So feet for the Eons. That is number. Oh, okay, number 5. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, they have adventures, but they don't have... Yeah, we're on number 5. Okay. Argo. That's Argo Fate. God Forms and Summons. Campaign Notes. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Hold on, give me a second. They have something here. Oh, maybe they didn't. Hold on, let me check before I continue reading. R and R Adventures. Maybe we can just keep doing these. R and R Adventures 27. Rest and recuperation adventures are shorter, mostly self-contained stories that revolve around the Argo. When you encounter during the expedition step, go to R&R chapter of your current storybook, roll a d10, mark a faded box next to the adventurer's name, then find it. Oh, okay. See faded boxes 32. Roll these before you. Yeah, so we can only do these once, but I can't find it in the. Yeah, you would think they would be like in the adventure section, but they are not. Anyway. The night is warm and full of stars. The air smells of flowers, wine, and roasted meat. From your vantage point on top of the bridge, Tholos, you have a bird's eye view of the whole deck, lit up like a polis on the eve of Dionysus' feast. Among the braziers, your crew mingles. It's quite a thing, isn't it? Says the old priest joining you. They needed it, you agree. You too, I presume. But that wasn't what I was talking about. I meant this. And he pulls out his penis. He gushes, opening his legs wide. Opening his arms wide. The many peoples of the Argo. When you first woke up from your sleepless slumber, I told you, after kissing your lifeless body. Why are you telling me this? Because no one will believe you. I told you in the beginning this ship was merely a haven for the exiled and downtrodden, beached on the coast of Cephalonia. We lived in peace, but we lived alone. Now this is a crew, a community, people from all walks of life working together to make this journey possible. You look at the crowds below, laughing, cheering, partying, oorah. Soon they may be fighting for their lives again. They will be doing that together too. Do you feel it? Just as he rested on your shoulder. The old priest asked after a while, what we are becoming. You would like to wholeheartedly agree, but there is still a part of you missing, those elusive memories you've been chasing in between the struggle against a post-Olympian world. Yet, when you look below at your crew, even if for a moment you do, you feel it. Belonging. Ooh, we gain a progress, baby!
Oh, fuck.
There we go, right on that absent rule. And we lose a stranger, which we don't have any. So we go negative. You can't. Every Argonaut can discard one despair token.
Nice.
One Argonaut can either discard Maze Touch or gain one node for a faded Nemos.
Oh, for faded Nemos. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because faded Nemos they're actually kind of cool because they're negatives until you complete them, and they only have one node breakthrough, and then they become a positive.
Okay. But that's like, they're supposed to be like dark parts of who they used to be.
Yes, that is correct. All right. I guess I can always just put it in campaign notes and just put R and R adventures completed. Let's put. We did 5, right? That was number 5.
5 of what?
You rolled a 5, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I hope I remember what that means, because that looks like we just completed 5 R&R adventures, not number 5. Hold on. There we go. Number 5. And for her... There we go. Okay. So that was the story section. Don't have any Doom events. And then we go...
Fucking rock and roll.
Yeah, so we can go up or continue going right.
So let's see here. So
what
city was this?
That it's just a city, but it's the last city we visited, which means we can't do negotiation abilities.
And this was the alcove, right? No, that was the alcove where we met the Hornsworn.
Yeah.
Let's north it up.
North 34. God, I'm fucking throwing up over here. Hey, a progress.
Fucking hey, dude.
Nice. And that is a Titan.
Okay.
So we're there. Timeline. Oh, sorry, we forgot to do advancement.
Oh, you don't with that.
Yeah, skipped. So it is so we can get Titan rearing, which increases our Titan limit to 15. Okay. If you win a battle that you started with less than 4 Titans after the battle, gain X fate to gain as many Dreamwalker Titans as to have a total of 4 in the Stoa.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it helps us if we completely tank a bunch of them. Diplomatic relations, advanced trading solutions, crew expansion, shallow navigation, and rhetoric.
What is shallow navigation?
That lets us go through rivers.
Oh, okay. I kind of don't mind that one.
I'm down for shallow navigation, if you're feeling that.
Or do we want to... What does the Titan rearing take us? What does it unlock?
It doesn't lead to anything.
Oh, so it's like is it a terminal kind of research?
It Titan Stoa capacity goes to 2. We can have 15 instead of 10 now, and we can gain fate for the next fight to go up to 4. So,
but it doesn't unlock any new technologies.
No.
Okay.
Shallow navigation does.
I'll take shallow navigation then.
Okay.
Just that way, when we run into them, we're like, oh, let's go this way, since we couldn't before.
Yeah. The faux scriptures tell of a dormant subsystem of the Argo's engines that allows shallow water navigation. So it leads to Argo onboarding. Argo onboarding, pursuer problem. Maybe that helps us avoid the adversary. And excursion propylon 2. Excursion propylon lets us have more.
What's that word? Propylon?
Propylon.
Look that one up.
Okay, these are all tech. So yeah, the Argo rises above the waterline and almost glides on the river surface. So now we can move through locked waterways with the river symbol. Neat. Anyway, yeah. So that was that. So now we moved and we go to the timeline. So exploration. Yeah, so we're going to gain 1 Titan already, which is a Dreamwalker, and then we could potentially gain another one, Titan hunting. I don't think we need to. Titan hunting allows us to we can gain a fate when the Argo is on the map tile with a Titan symbol to test diplomacy and gain another one. But we're at 9 Titans and our limit's 10. So
Gotcha.
Do we want to try and have 10 for someone taking a fate?
Oh, so someone takes a fate and we can get another Titan?
Where we have to test diplomacy.
Sure.
Okay, go for it.
What's my diplomacy check?
It's diplomacy, so 7. 7 or higher.
Okay. Do I get any skills to that one?
Nope. We can. I think we have something that gives us a save for it, though. All right. All right. Well, we didn't get it. Did you give him a fate? Don't remember where that save was, but. Ooh, hey, the Theban Trader. You may exchange up to 5 times, so we can start getting stuff. So what are we wanting to craft? I guess. Here's our stuff. So I can tell
we
you.
want one person to be ranged, right?
Range certainly would be helpful. Not him though, obviously, because he wants to be near people. So we have 8 trireme, 5 monuments, 1 armament, 11 raw ambrosia, 4 muscle clusters, and 3 calcified knuckle bones. That's it.
Wouldn't mind getting some range gear up in this house. I'm down for a petrified javelin or ballista gun. So
Petrified javelin is going to give you range 2 to 4. It's cumbersome.
okay, so it's one of the. So it's either. How did cumbersome read? It's like I have to either sacrifice my move or my action.
Yes. During the second ability window, if you successfully wounded with this weapon, you exhaust it.
Okay, that's what it is.
And to unexhaust everything, you spend either your movement or your attack.
Okay, so that's not too bad.
No.
And it gives you the option for range.
It does. The ballista gun is ranged 4 to 6, cumbersome, and commit. To attack with this weapon, you have to gain a fate.
Gain fate. That's kind of close.
And it's 1. So the petrified javelin is 2 dice plus 1 precision and red.
Okay.
The ballista gun is 1 die plus 2, and it's a black.
Black, so it's a better dice.
And if you have 7 or more danger, gives you another damage.
It's pretty hot.
And that's true range.
Can you wield 2 of those? Could one wield 2 of those?
You can.
That's
yeah, there's
sexy.
one-handed.
So those would cost. So it's 5 trireme and 1 fleshy mantle. Do we have a fleshy mantle?
We do not. So if we wanted a fleshy mantle, we could turn in. You said we can turn in 5 raw ambrosia to get 1 fleshy mantle.
5.
Yeah.
Everything else is pretty raw ambrosia heavy on price.
We have 11, so.
Yeah, we could afford 1. I mean, yeah, I'm down. So 5 and then 5 trireme. And then we get it.
Okay. Well, we can't do this yet. We're in the exploration phase. But that was for the ballista gun?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, so we can trade up to 5 times with a Theban trader, but he's pretty...
I mean, a Shimbreaker Shield's pretty sexy with those rerolls, too. Muscle Cluster, 2 Armament, and 3 Raw Ambrosia. And the Sales Bolus was destroyed.
Was it destroyed? No, it was discarded, right?
Yeah, with the X card, that means it's discarded, right? Or is it?
I think it still goes back to our... Yeah, does it like this symbol? Like the with an X through the black?
Yeah.
That just means it's discarded for the round.
Oh, okay. So it's not gone.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, otherwise I'd have 1 use of my Siren Survivor, and then it's like it would
Right.
never come back.
Do we want to make a javelin, or what do you think? Could do another boat mace. Your boat mace seems to do work.
If I roll well, but yes. Yeah, it'll be really helpful with the arrow barrage. Armor would be nice.
But it's a two-hander, isn't it?
Actually, let me double check. No, it's one-handed.
The boat mace is?
Yeah.
Oh, because I'd give a boat mace to either one of my guys. You seem to do some work with it, and it's cheap.
Well, so
it's
I should
3
also,
monument and 1 calcified knuckle bone.
Yeah, I should also say that you can only ever have whenever you choose a weapon, like for example, let's say you have your shield and a sword. Mm-hmm. If you attack with the boat mace, you can't then defend with your shield.
That's weird.
Yeah, you basically have to pick your active weapon.
Okay.
It's kind of how that works.
Gotcha.
No,
I mean, hey,
what do we need for armor? Like a Sales Bolus or something?
I'll make another Sales Bolus. What do you think, Spolus, or you want to do the...
Well, I'm asking what the resources are. Because we're not making anything just yet.
Oh, okay, so we can't even make the Panoply armor. Okay. The Sales Spolus would be 3 armament and 5 raw ambrosia.
Whew, okay. Yeah, that's not happening. We only have 1 armament. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of it. We don't have a whole lot of options. I'm down for just creating the one thing. But we got the fleshy mantle we needed with the Theban trader, so that gets removed until the next one. Then we continue. Hey, 2 monument resources.
Okay. Boop, boop. And it's 3 trireme and 5 raw ambrosia for a javelin. If we wanted to have someone as like a side range.
Okay.
Because it's just a one-handed weapon, I believe. Remember from last time.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can go through the rule book where it talks about that, but yeah, you can't have your shield you could use as a defense if you choose to use it as its weapon.
Okay.
All right, that was exploration, no adversary, which that will be coming up. And there's no unexplored tile stuff. Then no encounter. We're getting there, though. Now we're at advancement. So the advancement is, for this one, a battle one. Which is the only battle ones. Oh, wait, we have 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. We have Siren Armor. That would gives us 2 Siren Shields, Siren Panoply Armor, and Ancient Siren Panoply Armor. The basic support equipment, which will get us an Ieptis Lifeguard, Ares Olos Makesheath, and Spring Harness.
Okay, I guess don't we need to get those?
The rulebook did say,
Support
wink,
items.
wink, support equipment's really, really helpful. And then Crisis Protocol gives us another Argo ability that can heal.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That Titan may gain or lose 2 danger.
Nice.
That's not bad either.
Yeah.
The basic support equipment is not cheap. But it does get us, like... I mean, we do have a shit ton of monuments now. 8 monuments, and then, like, a muscle cluster. We have a few of those. They don't really use ambrosia. Only the Iaptis Lifeguard does.
Okay.
The rest are armaments, which we only have one of. Basically, the only thing we can make right now is a mate sheath. Which I guess I can look up what that is.
Wasn't that helpful?
I think it's...
Wasn't there something that benefited the ballista?
That it was not the ballista. Well, it wasn't. Was it the mate sheath? There was something that basically carried around arrows. It's like on a little wagon, and you look like a moron. It's probably at the very back. I'm pretty sure that is at the very back. Fuck you, Devin. It is, yeah, that's the mate sheath. Start of the battle, you gain +1 fate. When you're about to exhaust a ranged weapon, exhaust this card instead. So if we want to go, I mean...
So we could fire possibly.
You get to use it twice before having to unexhaust. So if we're making the ballista gun, might as well get the support equipment so we can make...
Sure.
Okay.
So having a ranger is pretty great.
The Triskelion Junction is more malleable than we first thought. We may be able to tinker with the Antichrotos helms to spur specific reactions. So this gives us access to Pursuer Sighting, which I believe we already have. Specialized trireme weapons. Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, specialized trireme weapons. Labyrinthio sighting, and I believe the Pursuer sighting we already have. I know it's Pursuer Problem. Where are you? There it is. So, yeah, that's that. And some of these, yeah, we have to have Father level 1 Pursuer, level 2 Labrithios. I feel like one of these. Yeah, the Argo onboarding, we need to have 5 Argo knowledge, lose a Titan, and have Shallows navigating. Which we do have that. So we just need to have 5 knowledge. Which we don't have. Okay, so now we are in advancement, so we can craft some stuff. How much was it for the ballista gun?
5 trireme and 1 fleshy mantle.
So fleshy mantle's gone, and 5 trireme. We have 3 left, so there's a ballista gun.
Sweet.
And then the make sheath is 6 monument and a muscle cluster.
Nice.
Boom. Give that to the archer.
Sure. Well, now we have to trade minis.
Oh, yeah, I know. All right. That is that.
Commit. Damn. Gain of fate.
Oh, yeah, just for having it. Part of the battle, you have to gain a fate. Yeah, that's not super cool.
It's accurate and does solid damage, though. So.
Oh, yeah.
And it has the... Oh, if your danger's above 7, then it's a free damage. Nice.
Yeah, and the black. I think it goes red, black, then white on the danger dice. Okay, no Doom events. You just put them on the stack over there. And then now we are on the explored tile. I think we'll do one more day for this episode, because that gets us to the Cackle special event. And then our next day will be a battle. So do we just want to go up?
Up?
29.
Yeah. Check it out.
Hang out with the Labyrinthios people. Be like, you guys are all right. Hey, by the way, why'd you kill him? Ooh, and we will have an event. Boop. So nice having the mini.
I agree.
Okay, so there was that. Have that. Exploration. No exploration symbols. Then we have another draw. I don't know why I shuffle these, even though I literally shuffle them afterwards. Hey, the Labyrinthian vessel. Well, I'm pretty sure we are 100. No, we're negative. Dude, this is ass. Yeah, we are unfriendly with the Labyrinthians, which means we gain an Argo fate.
Oh, gross. We're at 5 now?
We are at 5. We just lose from that. Anyway, we're moving till the next timeline battle. Okay, we gain a trireme.
Nice.
And a monument.
Sweet.
And that's that. So we did those. Okay. Encounter. We do not have a timeline battle or a battle event. Advancement. Boom. No advancement on this day. So story. Resolve story events on the timeline. Unresolved Nemos breakthrough. So we will have the Cackle special event. And then we will have an adventure. Yeah, the Cackle actually on our last one was a day earlier. Because of the psycho old lady.
Fucking old lady, yeah.
That fucking gorilla grip she had made us cackle. Special events, 83. Okay. A storm brews on the west. Fat, menacing clouds cluster low on the horizon, honeycombed by lightning bolts stabbing the waterline like jagged spears. As you watch the unfolding weather phenomena, mesmerized by the sheer violence of it, you notice movement, a minuscule blot of blackness, darker even than the clouds. It's gaining speed, heading towards the Argo. "It is back," said the old priest with a grim expression. "The terrible foe. No matter how far we escape, no matter how gravely we wound it, it comes back to haunt us. The scourge of Hermes. It will not cease until the Argo is destroyed." "Then we face it head on," says one of you with an undetermined voice. The old priest smiles softly. Shoots him. "We need another Argonaut." "Brave. You are not strong enough. You will be, in time. Of that I have no doubt. But for now, we need to evade it. Bide our time." As you're about to leave, the priest adds, "Oh wait, hold on." "It will catch up to us, eventually. When that happens, do not be fooled by its bestial demeanor. It is a cunning enemy, and it sees us as its playthings. I think that is why it allowed us to progress thus far. To play. In battle, do not show strength until you are certain you can finish it." You look back to the horizon. The rumble of the storm now sounds like a sinister cackle. Spawn the Hermesian Pursuer 4 map tiles away from the Argo. Add the Cackle exploration card to the exploration deck. So, funny enough, last time I had the huge mini.
Yeah.
There is a small mini.
Oh, okay.
For that. But I remember someone commenting, and they're like, I kind of like the big mini. Because it shows 1, 2, 3, 4. There he is.
Okay.
There he is.
Little cute guy.
Yeah,
little
guy.
butterfly boy.
With his little butterfly peen.
Gonna chase it down.
So adversary rules in the rulebook, essentially, they haven't mattered. But these have an adversary symbol on them. When they're drawn, he moves one space closer. Okay. It is entirely possible for us to have a timeline battle with like a Eschaton and then also fight him. Gotcha. You basically fight him back to back. And we add the... God, it's like trying to... And he is also painted. He looks pretty badass.
60.
Is it this one? No. It does not. I need to just fucking remember where these are at. It's not there. It's not there. That's a secret deck. Oh, wait. I found it. Here we are. Yeah, because the cackle, I do remember this, as a fucking 2 movement.
Ah.
And if our Argo fate is 8 or higher, he moves again.
Jesus.
Which we're getting there, apparently.
What reset our Argo fate?
Every battle lowers
battle.
it by 2.
Okay.
And potentially other things, but that's the primary way
Gotcha.
we will.
I think we kind of cornered ourselves on the map there.
Shut up, Devin.
We can go back and do another R&R.
Huh?
Do another R&R.
Right.
We're like, fuck it, let's chill.
We do have an adventure, though. But yeah, let me just grab the rule book, which is right here. Adversary. Page 16. Yeah, so our actions are sure to draw the attention of vile forces. They're adversaries. They're not strictly tied to a specific cycle. So for the record, I think they continue until he is officially killed, which we're not like meant to kill him. Although I do remember, I think the last thing we did was fight him, and it was a card draw, whether we won or lost. I think we got close. I do remember we got close. Don't gaslight me.
I know that. I know we did break a location that got us.
We got like a lance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that would have turned him into a psychopath because he's like, okay, I guess I'll take this seriously now.
Yeah, right. Okay, when an adversary is introduced into a campaign, write its name on the adversary track. Note when you start a new cycle, the adversary is not placed on the map by default. So now, yeah, if he's already on the map and we see that symbol, we move it 1 space towards the Argo. Then if the adversary is on the same map tile as the Argo, remove its miniature and trigger an adversary battle. You must resolve at the end of your current step. So, for example, if he moves during the exploration step and he lands on us, after that we immediately fight him. If he's not on the map, but it's the first symbol we see, nothing happens. But then if we get the second symbol and he's not on the map, he spawns 4 tiles away. When you encounter an adversary symbol on any other game element, unique loot card or a summoning or awaken, he will summon. That's the only way. It only takes 1 symbol to have him spawn. He moves 1 tile per symbol. He can move vertically or horizontally. He can move onto any adjacent map tile, even if it is not connected by a directional arrow. Okay, so it does have to have a map tile. I knew there was something weird about him. Like, for example, if we go here, he can move here.
Yeah.
He basically just runs over the town to get to us. Yeah. So that's pretty much that. And then they suck.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Cat killed it on his mini. Anyway, adventure. Yeah, we just see a storm looming. It's like, shit. All right, roll for me, baby. Roll for me. Oh God, roll for me.
10, baby.
Fucking 10. God damn, show me your balls, dude.
Oh, I did. While you were sleeping, because I dipped them in your mouth covered in chocolate.
I remember that.
Give you sweet dreams.
All right, man of purpose. I'll make you a man of purpose. 51. Man of purpose. Boom. Crime.
Crime? Oh, hey.
That's both your.
That's all.
That's both your fucking freaks.
It is.
You're murderers.
They are murderers. There's something. All right.
Do we have anything? It says right there. Yeah, I'm not seeing the... Okay. Did you mark both of them?
Yep.
All right. There's the art right in there. Devin, there's the art. Ooh, very green. Comes a savior. Following rumors about a hidden cache of Theseus, you arrive at a small fishing village, or what was one at some point. Now the pier stands tall and naked, its pilings bared like corroding teeth. The boats sink in sticky mud. There was water here once. Further from the dried-up shore, short, stubby stumps pierce the ground, the fabled underwater forests of Crete, or what remains of them. There, a few villagers are hunting crabs and harvesting the tough as stone bark. One of the women notices you. She comes closer, examining you carefully, and noting your exotic appearance and equipment, and leads you to the headman of the village. "We are twice cursed, outsiders," says the headman before you have a chance to explain your mission. "First came the Hornsworn. When they left for their war against Minos' tyranny, they were heroes. They returned thieves and murderers who prey on the weak. Each month they descend from Theseus' keep to collect a share of our catch, payment for their protection. But the sea has receded, and there is no more catch. Soon we will all starve. Help us, and we will share with you anything we have. Petra," he motions to the woman who introduced you, "can guide you. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. Choose a party leader." All right. Oh, yeah. 3.
Hi.
All right, who you picking? I was hoping it was one of you guys anyway.
We'll make it Olympia.
Okay. Petra guides you along the desiccated shore. Here and there, small maze fragments protrude from the sand like discarded shells. "When I was a little girl, this place was peaceful," muses Petra. "Though men came for tribute just the same, some of them declared prima nocta. My father always got sad when he saw Minos' sails. Well," she adds quietly, "except for once." "What happened that time?" She gives you a strange look.
What a strange look from you there.
"The sea was festooned with flowers. Beautiful. Prince Androgynous. Prince Androgeos had died at Athens. The king mourned, the island, not so much. Nobody knew it would come to the Minotaur, that Minos would lose it. You reach a cliff where steps have been carved into the very stone. If not for Theseus, we would have all ended up in the Minotaur's belly." You carefully climb the hand-cut steps, taking care not to slip on the damp stone. When you're about 2/3 of the way up, a lone guard in a tattered robe bars your path. "Turn back, outsiders! This is Theseus' domain." "That is why we have come." The guard looks uneasy, but seeing your numbers, decides not to push his luck. At the top of the stairs, a natural fissure in the cliff serves as the entrance to the Hornsworn's hold. The inside is dark and cramped. This must have been an excellent defensible position during the war. The walls are cracked, however, and here and there the ceiling is caved in. Theseus' hideout might have outlasted Minos, but it will not outlast time. As you pass through the tight corridors, more and more warriors join your file. They wear ragged, clammy cloaks and helms with broken horns, but in the fleeting light of the torch you notice flashes of polished bronze plates underneath. "People flock to Theseus," whispers Petra. "We've noticed." "It wasn't just for show, you know. Theseus had a way with words, but he walked the walk. He was a man of purpose. He wanted to make the world a better place. Too bad his followers don't seem to follow his example." You reach a spacious cavern converted into a dormitory and warehouse. There are stacks of crates and steel amphoras wrapped in cloth, ready for shipping. "Outsiders." The deep voice instantly makes you feel unwelcome. "Who invited you?" The speaker, a fat, haggard man, sitting on an improvised throne covered in cowhides, grimaces at your sight. "We come like the tide," answers one of you softly. "The shore's dried up. Petra's people cannot carry your burden anymore." "Her people are under my protection," he gestures to Petra. "If you interfere, many will suffer." If the Minoan guide is with you, see 002.
Ooh.
Okay. Then we choose. Okay. "The Hornsworn. Crete was torn apart for this." "Leave them be," says the princess cautiously. "I believe there is a grander prize here. One you would surely covet. I'll pay these people off so we may look for it." You can agree to her proposal, which lowers Hornsworn diplomacy by 2, but increases Minoan diplomacy by 1, or deal with the Hornsworn ourselves.
I guess I'll take a word for it.
Okay. So
Seems
Hornsworn go
unique.
down. We are literally just swapping back and forth. So Minoans are a +1, Labyrinthians is -1, and Hornsworn is now -1.
Jeez, I hate having more minuses.
Okay. C010. Ooh, okay. Princess Acaculus has a way with words, and these Hornsworn lap them up hungrily. Soon you are on your way to the lower levels of the keep. Will they leave my village alone? Asked Petra. Certainly. Acaculus smiles wryly. They know this coast is doomed. In their hearts, they wanted to leave. They just needed a little push. Petra's face remains dour. All she heard was doomed. In a murky cavern recently uncovered by the recently receding sea level, the remains of some giant ancient stonework have stood the test of time. Among the broken pillars, you find a translucent amphora made of an unknown material. Inside is a viscous fluid with properties described by your philosophers as paracausal. So we get actually another symbol that shows us it means 9. So it's this one. Wait, is it that one? Nope, never mind. Something completely different. So it is ... and then square ... then .L and .L.
Okay.
And this one means 9.
So it's square over dot
Square,
is 9.
square, ...
Square.
Square 3 dots. Because they're all, it seems like they're broken up into 4s. So imagine as like if there were lines here. So it's,
So wait.
these are separate. Like they're not the same thing.
Right, but I mean, if they're spelling out a code. So okay, so 3 dots and a square in the bottom right is a 7.
Correct.
Okay, and
Yep.
then, so a 9 is a single dot in the top left, and then or a single square in the top left and 3 dots.
Yep.
Okay, is a 9.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, we gain a Sisyphus tier,
Ooh, okay.
but we also gain a Doom.
Ah, bummer. A doom. This coast is doomed anyway.
But, I mean, 2 Sisyphus tiers. And then we see 011. You return to the settlement to share the good news. The villagers celebrate their newfound freedom with a humble feast. Petra, for her part, offers her continued services as a guide, at least until you stay on the Cretan shore. You know, says Petra, gazing up at the bright stars of the night sky.
We could be having sex right now.
I'm still good to go. You remind me much of Theseus. He also was reluctant at first. This wasn't...
Reluctant at first.
But
he caved in.
when he realized how sloshed I was down there, he was ready.
Changed his tune mighty fast.
He was ready to fill me up like every other man I've been. You remind. This wasn't his fight either, but on a night unlike this one, he met his reason. Ariadne. Least likely Argonaut gains the A Night to Remember Nemo's card. Whoever did that, fuck that old woman. He can't have it, so it has to be so least likely. So roll.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 5.
3. 7.
Old fucking titty mouth over there. It's a
Old
night.
fucking titty boobies.
Gandalf, my old friend, this will be a night to remember. He came back. Fuck. Guys, I know we have a fight coming up. I have to sit out. So there's the art right there. I want you to go ahead and read that. Read that right there, Devin.
A night to remember, warm air and cold wine and fabulous colors on the night sky. A love realized or an age attained. A joyous celebration. Deed, heritage, Dream. Level 1, you can tap this card to unexhaust a gear card. Pretty cool.
Well, yeah. Hey, swap the stuff over to him, make him ranged.
True. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so now he's got 2 dream links.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool because we had to see the Minoan guide, which was 002, but then that took us in a completely different direction because we could have dealt with them ourselves.
Yeah.
And we had 2 options there, which would have taken us to 2 separate areas. 3 separate areas, potentially.
Oh, wow. Well, cool. I might have that one shaped up.
2 Sisyphus tears. I feel like those are going to come in handy. Especially when we lose the fucking new Titan right off the bat. So that was all story events. We are 4 Doom in. We're 3 progress.
Yeah, we
could have actually been 4 progress in, but we went for the knowledge. I'm not too upset by that.
Oops, 2-0.
Okay. So, that will bring us to the end, which will... Yeah, so now that area is explored. And I think we will stop right there. That feels like a good stopping point. Next up is our next battle. And potentially an adversary battle pretty shortly after that. So, I hope you enjoyed, everyone. Stick around for the rest of the series. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.